Coming up, when we are live, it's your girl Monty, Joy, and Callie. We are back. We're going to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. It is the episode called "I Came In Like a Wrecking Wanda" or something like that. Not a wrecking ball, but a wrecking Wanda. I said Wanda didn't do nothing but like 5 minutes. What's that?
What station is Candace on? I never heard it.
They better leave Candace alone. They better leave my Candace alone. I like it. All right, so let's see. I'm going to share this real quick to the group, and then I'm not going to play intro or anything. Hopefully, people will come back. Let's go to my notes. So where's Huntsville? Did y'all end up? I know we're going off. So did y'all watch Beverly Hills, the reunion part 3? Hey, Velma.
Oh, I watched it.
I think I might have. They're all kind of running together. These 4-part interviews they have yet to have a 4-part.
Yeah, that's what I want to say.
Interview.
Potomac is having 4 too. Nikki's gonna be on the 4th one.
What you say?
Potomac's gonna have 4 parts like Beverly Hills, and Nikki's gonna be on the 4th.
It's boring to me.
Yeah, that's why.
It really is.
So it's called Wrecking Ball Wanda. Sorry, episode 3, episode 15. So it comes up with Maurice and Kimmy going to this land. And Kimmy, what is up with him?
Trying to make clearly for them to build, for them to live on. Because didn't they argue about that before?
Yes. Why does he do that to her? So, Justina, you ain't watching either. Well, just talk about some stuff that y'all want to talk about with Huntsville.
I was confused. Was that the property that Marcel owns as well? Is that in there? That's what only thing I was kind of confused about, because remember last season they were arguing about whether or not Kimmy wanted to live in this area. So that's why I was confused, because I could see, because I was actually surprised at how excited she was. She's like, oh yeah, they're just gonna be over here at the pool. So she thinking she building her dream house. She was like, I don't even want to be here for this. And he's
like he's sending her out there to do something that wasn't even something she wanted to do. I feel like he has to force her to do stuff she don't want to do. And I don't understand.
I will say this though.
That's not
I mean, this is the nicest way I can say this. Okay, yeah. I think they're trying to build a Martell and male. I was thinking about that. Like they have these visions of what they want their partner to be. Like he's saying, babe, quit your job. I want us to be a team. He has a vision. And I don't think it's Kimmy's vision.
It's not.
It might be if he communicated with her to put her in on the front end of stuff instead of making decisions already, she might be on board. But both of them have Marceau is a little bit more caveman like, but I think that they want they want these power couples. They want where the husband does this and the wife is help elevating them. You know,
Tish and Marceau ain't gonna do that.
Level.
No, Tish and Marceau, they might can do it. So he picked Martell to be the builder, and Kimmy done fronted him and said he ain't even got a builder's license. So did he not pass the test?
No, he didn't. He hasn't. You can Google in the state of Alabama who has a builder's license. He does not. But it's just like they said, I wish that he would look, I'm so rooting for you, Martell, if you ever watch this.
Are you trying to get
not inappropriate, I promise, bro. Because people tend to act like I like this dude. I don't. I'm not. He's not attractive to me. He's not a bad looking dude.
We don't.
But I am so rooting for him. Like I want him to get that license so bad. I need him to rise from the ashes.
What if he let Ariola get the license?
What he believes in his head.
On this head.
All I kept thinking is if she was a woman that really, but she probably has her own dream and she want to be a boutique seller, sell those $7 jelly shoes and stuff.
No, Joy, you froze on me.
I'm frozen.
So I think Joy's trying to say she think Ariola should get the builder's license. I I was about to ask that. That's my next
He
thing.
is so cute though, with his little grin.
I got a picture of him. I don't even think I got it. So, I think she's coming back. Where am I at? So what do y'all? Oh, I want Joy to come back because I want to hear what she got to say about this. But Callie, you go first. What do y'all think about, and people who are watching, even if you didn't watch the show, this is a question for you. Moms who condone their sons to behave a certain way.
Well, if we're talking about Martell's mom, I saw a lot of negative comments about that. It's not that she condones it. She said it has happened. It is what it is at this point.
She said first, I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
But that was literally what she said. And I can't, what did she say after that? What was the exact word?
I wrote it down, I thought.
I don't like it, but nothing we can do about it now. We got to move on.
Just because you got a girl pregnant and had a baby don't mean she said something.
Yeah. So she said, what? It is what it is.
That's what it was. Yeah.
But that's not what she said. But the gist of it, yeah.
Yeah, it was that.
The gist of it, yeah. But it was something because people were really criticizing her for that. And I kept saying the baby is here. This baby is not an idea. This baby is a real breathing baby. What is his mother going to say? She done met that baby, probably love that baby.
You think she met Knox?
I'm pretty sure she's met. Martell is really, and first of all, like when he was talking to his mother, I said, God, this man is thriving for attention.
Y'all notice the way Joy's entire face changes when she
loves Martell Hope. Martell Hope.
Smile, it's a mess.
Bye, Martell Hope. You gonna say it, Joy? Say it. Say it, Joy.
Martell.
I want him to win. All I kept thinking is, I want him to get this license. I want him to build, because this whole mentality, and maybe because I haven't been done like this, that everybody's rooting for Mel, and I'm not. It's not that I'm not rooting for her, but I don't want to see him down forever.
Oh, I don't.
That's not entertainment for me. I need to see this black man come up from nothing.
But I want him to struggle for like a second. Is that okay?
He is for a whole season. He's struggling.
Just one season.
I mean, just how the conversation that he was having with his mother, he needs that every once in a while.
He doesn't. But what if he let Ariola get her license and then they start a Holt and Holt?
No, he needs to get his own. He should never
make
place himself in a situation where a woman is got that much control over your life.
But she can pass the test. I don't think he can.
He can. He just needs to get a tutor.
Hey, Martell, if you're watching, Joy can tutor you.
I cannot.
Joy can tutor you.
I cannot.
Joy will cover you, Martell.
She will cover past the praxis. Look, Martell passed the praxis. You can't even cheat on that. Because I took the praxis test. It's not an easy test. If he can pass the praxis test, which is the teacher's test for Alabama, he can pass the
somebody found that test and posted it in one of those groups. I saw that. So so I think it's the way she said it that sounds bad. Saying him having a baby means nothing. That's what she said. She could have said, so don't like it.
That's not exactly what she said.
Yeah, she said it ain't nothing. Go find it, Joy. I think it's in love. It's on Instagram. So she don't like it and have another baby with another woman. That's it. Your wife is wrong, but you can't dwell in it and you have to move on.
And I will agree what she said about Melanie. She used to be so mad when he would come over and he'll be doing everything and she's sitting down, chilling. Because if y'all want to be honest, if y'all don't believe this, go back and watch the very first episode of Huntsville. Now, it does have more context when you realize that they were broken up before the show aired. Mm-hmm. But when you go back and watch it, in the very first scene that they film as a family in Huntsville, the children are getting up to get dressed for school. He's pulling the girl's hair up into a ponytail, brushing his son's hair, goes to the kitchen, gets kitchen, makes the tea to take it to Mel because he lets her sleep in the morning.
And he worked out late last night.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying, I believe there is some truth to what his mother said, because if that's what she wanted to be presented on camera to show us, and he has been a dominant parent, even if you want to say that it's phony or fake or he doing it for the gram. I mean, he may show us 5 minutes in the middle of his doing it for the gram, but he does it. Now, I don't think that anybody should be posting their time with their kids every time, but Melanie does it as well.
They should. People post their kids on Instagram. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Y'all want to hear the recording?
Especially in some.
Oh, Kelly's got it.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if we can hear it. Hold on.
Yeah, just
look at that one.
Mel and I, we have to go the same age.
No, not that part.
Before we can really co-parent effectively. When them kids was real small, and you used to just work.
No, not that part.
The part where she says the baby thing.
Yeah, I think it's before that, maybe.
Going too slow.
But or it might be after.
She was talking to somebody. Was she talking to somebody?
But okay, while Kelly's looking,
I'll find it.
So Denise said, "Did y'all look it up and see if he married the mistress?" No, he did not marry the mistress. He ruined his family and does not even want that lady.
I said the same. Now that is insane to me.
Yeah, he ruined his family and does not even want her.
That's why I keep saying I don't believe when people say that he didn't want that divorce, I'm not gonna say that he didn't want divorce, but I also would say I think he on this particular situation, if he knew he wasn't gonna be with this girl as far as a life partner, he knew that. That's what, and he told Melanie that he got that girl pregnant. That's why there's something in me that makes me think that he didn't want, he needed an out. So to get out, you're gonna have a baby by somebody else. That's ridiculous. No, I just thought he saw that as out. I personally think Melanie wanted.
But that makes him a dummy because you done created a whole nother family that's gonna hurt your kids because you want to.
He got her. I don't think he wanted to get her. I'm not suggesting that. I'm not saying that he.
Oh, okay.
Purpose. I'm saying that when he got her pregnant, I think that was his out. I think he wanted out. He knows how sex works.
Well, he's
had I would hope so. Yeah, he got 4 or 5 kids.
He's had her pregnant several times.
Yes, he knows.
But do you think he thought she would just have another abortion?
He got her pregnant again.
Do you think she thought that she would just have another abortion, though?
I don't think so. I don't think he cared. He knows how sex works.
But if he thinks she's going to have another abortion, he didn't think he was going to have another baby.
I don't think he cared.
Okay, y'all, I think this is the part.
So Velma says okay, go ahead.
You're pregnant. So what? I ain't happy about it. But hell, I ain't gonna lose no sleep over this.
That's what they're arguing about.
She said, so what?
So what? She said, I ain't happy about it, but I ain't finna lose no sleep. And it was about him having another baby.
Yeah.
That's what everybody and people was talking
about. That's what they're mad about. She's not
Why they mad about that?
Because they were saying this whole idea behind every low down man is a woman that's hyping him up. But I don't think what the mother was saying was in that way. I think the mother was saying, look, I ain't happy about it, but I'm not finna lose no sleep over the fact that you made another baby. I mean, first of all, it ain't her baby.
Right.
I would lose a week of sleep.
I wouldn't either.
Over somebody, my 40-year-old son then got pregnant or then made another baby. You see that baby, kiss that baby, your obligation ain't to nothing.
But she was like, at first it's like she has changed a little bit because at first she was like, she was crying. She was like, I never wanted my grandkids to grow up in a broken home. Like, I didn't want this for y'all. Love Mel. She's a good woman. And then, and now Mel don't do nothing. True, she lay up in the bed all day. There's no way this lady's laying up in the bed all day. Is laying up in the bed all day.
And she didn't give the impression that that's what she does. I don't think even in the first episode that you walked away with that she laid up in the bed. It just gave you the impression that he caters to her in a way that most women would want to be catered to. For your husband, no.
So I'm gonna cater to you. That's like a battered woman whose husband bring her gifts, buys her stuff, and then goes out, beats her up, and then comes back home with a gift. That ain't no different. He emotionally was crazy to her. I don't care what nobody say. He did that, and then he helped her. Here's your coffee, mama. Here's your this. Here's your that. That can happen.
Well, I mean, we're now that we know things in context, we know that there was something to his being extra sweet. I'm just saying that this is what they were comfortable with showing us.
Gotcha. Well, yeah,
it was weird to me.
That was the reality they want to show us.
In retrospect, we know now that they weren't even together before filming.
Yeah.
That's retrospect, because she had found out he's still having this affair. And that they got back together because of this show. And so when he's being so sweet to her because he just back in the house, he got back in. Out. He coming out the dog out.
The best comment of the show was when Maurice, what's his name? When Maurice told Martell, it's time to move on. Stop trying to.
Yes. And that's where I am. And I think that's where the mom is. I don't think the mom was being blasé. I think the mom was saying enough time has gone by. Now, it also is going to have to take your son some pride in being not have to respond, because what he does next week, I'm so disappointed in my friend Martell.
I don't know.
They were sitting at a table and Martell he decides to have this business meeting. And in the business meeting asks, could he be willing to, could they work together? Because this deal was contingent upon, I don't know if y'all remember the 90 acres and a mule. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The guy asked him, would you be willing to work with Mel? Mm-hmm. And he says, yeah, I really would be. Well, I think this meeting, I could be wrong, this is me guessing, that they're meeting, this is all the people that's involved in this project, and they're asking Melanie, is she willing to work with Martell? And Melanie says no.
And what
in this business meeting, he responds like a kid. He, well, what you gonna do? Like continue to neglect our kids?
I didn't see that part.
I'm like, Martell, I am so rooting for you. But you have to learn how to, his feelings is hurt. And instead of responding later, like your feelings is hurt, I mean, it was a long shot. But if you're not getting along with your ex-wife, it ain't a good idea to do business with her.
It's just not.
If you really wanted to do business with her, you have to be willing to tuck your tail between your legs. And Tiffany did not use it right. Don't be trying to use my phrase. Tuck your tail between your legs, and that's how you make nice.
Oh, Tiffany. I was like, who is Tiffany?
Tiffany had mentioned Martell tucking his tail between his legs.
Yeah, I forgot about her.
Actually, that's not. You absolutely didn't use that right.
Yeah,
tucking your tail between your nails is humility. He was acting cocky.
He was cocky.
He was actually the opposite of that when his mom had his.
Oh, we got some more comments.
So that's not right.
Yeah, I'm right, Justina. Thank you, girl. I don't get that often. My grandmother was like Martell's mother with my uncle. She didn't like that my uncle worked and do everything for his wife, but it was really about the money his wife was getting, and she couldn't get it anymore. What does Martell's mother do for a living, and does he take care of his mother?
I kind of have a feeling that she could. I know she works because when Martell then went to Vegas,
get off camera.
And Melanie said, where the kids at? He said, my mom. She said, your mom didn't have to work. Mm-hmm. So we know she works. I don't know what his mother does for a living, but she does seem like she's living okay.
And
but
she
I
has
wouldn't
lots
doubt
of snakes under her house.
Yeah.
Where do you think she lived? Why is there so many snakes off?
Oh, it's in the Huntsville is the country. It's hills and valleys.
But snakes?
So there's plenty of them. Huh?
Wow.
Yeah, they have copperheads there too. I've known people like in the city that got bit by copperheads. I mean, in the city. I'm talking about like the city of Birmingham. The Huntsville is the country. That's actually, years ago, that was considered like rural area. Like today, when you go to Huntsville, it's like it's the biggest city in Alabama now. It used to be Birmingham.
I think I missed something. So did y'all answer her question about is he taking care of his mom or no?
We don't know. She does work.
His mom does work?
Yeah. Remember when I just said you have, but yeah, I know he works.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
It is in there.
Yeah. So let's see what else. Oh, so his mom, another thing, he was like, they're talking about how he thought a woman was supposed to do the hair, but he's doing the hair as a single dad. His mom's teaching him. I thought that was pretty cute.
I thought it was cute. Girl, y'all wouldn't, but I have to show y'all some of my elementary school pictures.
Right, I thought that was
really all you can say is, boy, you know her daddy did her. Maybe had one ponytail up here.
But then he talked to his mom about going to the therapist, and she said, I don't think you're depressed. I don't think you need therapy. Why does
she said you are doing fine, honey?
So you think it's just a black older generation that sees something with therapy?
I think
I don't trust therapy
is often
myself.
Associated with crazy.
I wouldn't be that
right.
I don't trust therapy.
So yeah, we had talked about that before.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, because I don't know how me sitting down talking to a stranger is going to help me. I've tried to trust it. Definitely need it sometime, but no. I don't want to tell my business to a stranger who is going to just give me some, what do you call those pills or whatever?
Well, that's the psychiatrist. You're just going to a therapist.
Yeah, well,
we know that from married to medicine.
I don't want either one.
With a psychiatrist, okay?
I don't want either one.
But I tell you this: is that one black dude the only counselor in Huntsville?
I think he is, but he does a good job, in my opinion. So,
he does an excellent. I thought what he said to Maurice was real.
Yes, that was so good. Like, I was sitting there and I was thinking.
Wait, he said something about 2 wives. I missed that part. What was that?
Okay,
basically, he was saying his job is his wife.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they're competing with Kimmy.
And they're competing with Kimmy. Yeah.
And I was like, this man is really good. I mean, I really feel like, even with Tish, I feel like he does a great job with her. But I feel like Marcel thinks that when you go to a therapist, they're supposed to give you all the answers. Well, this man even said, I'm not going to give you the answers. I'm going to give you guidance. And then you make your decision so you can just blame yourself and not blame me. And that's the truth. You have to find your own way. And that's what therapy is for. It's not to give you the answers.
Okay, so that's a lot. Therapists make some pretty good money just to guide me along the way. I can go to Google and get guided.
But you can go to me. I'll guide you along the way.
Denise.
Listen.
I'll guide you. Martell needs a blessing.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Do you like Martell or no, Carla?
He needs a blessing, all right.
Do you mean he needs some holy water, or do you mean he needs to be like a win, like Joy wants him to have? What do you mean, Carla?
He does, Carla.
He needs a little bit of both. I mean,
he does.
But don't you agree, though, Joy, that Melody also had a broken heart. Melody has also been hurt, but you give more of the sympathy to Martell. Do you ever think about that for Melody as well?
I definitely believe that she at some point was brokenhearted. I cannot not doubt that. I don't think a woman would continue to have a baby. In the back of my head, I always, from the beginning, I wonder, was she trying to get an exit away from him as well? But that baby throughout that was either wrench in the road or something. I don't know, but it kind of throws off my theory, because but that baby is what makes me think that she did love him, and that was maybe her last ditch effort.
Yeah,
to try to make this work.
So Carla said he needs his butt kicked. She does not like him.
She was going. You kind of could see her leaving Martell right before she got pregnant, because if you remember that season, she found out that they were still in communication.
So Carla said Mel is a woman on her journey. He is a man on his mama's lap.
I totally
Carla, you is good, girl. Okay, you need to join us on this.
I think women want him to lose because he broke up his family.
So what do you think about the mom telling the kids about the song?
Oh, she shouldn't have did that.
He wanted that to be solely male, so he could have something to say on male about.
She was like, well, tell your ex-wife. Okay, he bought a whole baby. He bought in a whole baby twice. So she was pregnant twice. Is that what y'all saying?
2-3 times, yeah.
Areola. Areola.
She was married.
He needs to apologize to his ex. No, he brought a whole baby into his marriage twice. So I'm thinking.
Well, the first one didn't.
She didn't. Okay.
Know the term.
So,
I mean, I'm glad to see that Melody is succeeding or doing everything she can to succeed. But
Yeah, I mean, like, why would the mom? Because the kids, I don't think, knew that song was about their dad.
Yeah.
I don't think they knew that. But his mom said it. And then she said, well, blame your wife, your ex-wife. And I'm like, how are we going to blame Mel for that?
We can't blame nobody for that but Martell. It is what it is. Though, if the song has a little bit of truth to it, they're going to find out about it anyways. But it's not about the ex-wife telling or mama telling. It's about, look at this part of my life. Did this really happen? It sounds like this song I heard. How did that happen? Well, it's because that's what you did. And we put a little beat to it, and now we have a song. But it
now
still
we
goes back to Martell.
You want to be a JoJo? Want to sing it? You want me to sing? You don't want to sing it today. So let's see. Destiny's Race. What y'all think about the race?
How many people were there? 25, 26?
Probably. It wasn't that many. I think it's still COVID, so they can't probably have too many people. So is that why they brought the moms? Why did they bring the moms? Just explain this to me.
I think they tried to bring everybody because it's a good, you racing toward your goals. Even the mamas have goals. Let's go.
No, the mamas was not gonna run. So did Miss Wanda run?
Miss Wanda was not sweating at them tresses.
Did Miss Vanessa run?
I thought she ran. I remember she beat somebody.
Wanda said she is doing better than any of those other parents. Did you hear that comment?
Yes. So what do y'all think about Miss Wanda? Hold on. Let me find this. I don't want to talk about her. So what did you think? Because the Holtz, the mom, Mel's mom, and Vanessa, and what's his mama name? Marnell? What's Martell's name? Marlene. They hugged each other. That's like, it's good to see you. I mean, they were just, let's get together. And then
who put that picture? That is wrong.
I'm not ghetto. I'm real.
Did y'all see?
I'm is real. Did she say I'm is real?
I'm is real. I'm not. I'm
ghetto. She says ghetto.
Ghetto.
Girl, I was rolling.
No, what you gonna do to Miss Wanda?
My favorite line that whole night was, I don't do ghetto.
I don't do ghetto. And Vanessa was like, I don't do ghetto. Like, go on somewhere. So
I don't even speak your language. I don't even know what you're talking about.
So you think Martell thinks a woman has a place and he controls it? I think so too.
Oh, absolutely. He doesn't hide that.
This hair is ghetto. How you spell it? Ghetto.
Ghetto. Everywhere.
Ghetto. That's a whole other silly.
Okay, I have to use that one.
Y'all leave Miss Wanda alone. But I thought the race was really good.
Tisha's post about leave her and her mama alone?
No.
Yes. Y'all didn't see what I posted underneath one.
Wait a minute.
No, you didn't. No, what? What'd you do, Joy?
How you gonna leave her mama alone when she brings her mama on the show?
Well, I think she's gonna stop doing. I'm so glad she gets there because I posted on something. I wonder did her. Sometimes I'm pretty sure that Tisha's in these groups or her family is. Or something.
Oh, they in the group.
I had posted something like she needs to get her mother off the show because they not laughing with her. They laughing.
You're like, yeah, I remember that was a while ago. Yeah, but yeah, Tisha put her little post out there. And the song that says, I'll always love my mama, so y'all need to get up.
Well, yes, you love your mama, but your mama is ghetto. And she being real disrespectful.
She said
she says, oh, y'all got something to say about me and my mom, as my friends like to say. You better be perfect, B.
Oh, yes.
Drop the mic, Tish. I ain't mad at you. I mean,
she posted something else. No, Wanda said, while y'all sitting up here talking about ghetto, I'll take your man. I said, so I under Wanda.
Did she say that?
Said, huh?
Did she really say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said, I'll take your man. I said, you gonna take my man. I said, you got a husband and a boyfriend. You gonna take my man? Right. I said, I want to see you do it. You want my address? She told me some. Nah, you might need mine because you might be over here with me.
No.
I was like,
Wanda, do you have that Porsche? Can you take my man with that Porsche, Wanda? Right. Go ahead. So Tish needs to find out who she is. I agree, Carla. I feel like she doesn't know. Kimmy keeps it real. But Kimmy's been kind of tripping on Tish a little bit.
She has been tripping. I wonder what's up with that.
I don't
she has been one of the most reasonable people that I've seen on reality TV. That last week episode, I didn't know what that was.
Something happened. I don't know what happened.
Something happened. Maybe she bought something and she's trying to think of ways to keep the money coming. So let me act crazier or something because
she don't want to give to the Destiny's race.
It was weird.
Let me see what else I have. So they went to the therapy. Oh, what y'all think about Destiny before I move on? Destiny saying
Destiny was out of place. I think
she was out of place.
For somebody who wanted to keep her marriage or the dissolve of it so secret, she stays in Martell and Melanie's issues. And the problem that I have with with Destiny is Destiny was Martell's friend, but we are not seeing her being handed because I don't see her as Martell's friend. I see her 100% as Melanie's friend, because people who are friends with the husband and wife usually are even-handed, even if it pains them to say it. It comes from a place of, even if you think the man is flat out wrong, but he's also your friend, say, dude, I love you, but you're wrong here. Like, you don't see her. She doesn't talk to Martell like she's her friend. She talked to Martell like she's 100% Melanie's friend, and that's okay.
Talked to Martell like he did it to her.
Exactly. She talks to
him.
That's the issue that I had. You got to be even-handed when you have friends like that. Or
do you think because they're both divorced and they're kind of have this divorce pact? I mean, I don't know. Do you think it was okay for what?
I think in her head, she thinks she is being her friend. And I think that's why she's so comfortable talking to him too. It's because they were friends. But at this point, Martell don't even want to hear from you because you're not being even. She just has never been even-handed. And I just think that's what friends, like one of my best friends who also has a rapport with my husband because he's also been her supervisor. When he talked, if we were in a disagreement, that's my very best friend. She's not going to agree with me 100%. She is that friend. If I got two really good friends, if I want somebody that's Team Joy, I call Sharice. When I want somebody that's gonna tell me some balance, I'm calling Leslie. Because
Leslie, we need you to come on here too. We done met Sharice.
You have different friends for different reasons.
Yeah, you do. So
Sharice has been out here before, right?
Yes,
she's Team Joy.
Yeah, we need Sharice to come back. So she was fun. So Martell is mad at the world. He needs a couch or a coach.
Both.
On therapy.
He needs both.
I was gonna say Joy can be his coach and maybe his couch because she seemed like she liked him.
I just want him to win. I think any man that's he try to do his kids, you help him when you can.
Do you think that Martell's mom was right when she told Destiny, don't do that to my baby?
Yes. Because nobody else is gonna have his back. It's just me and Marlene out here. Don't nobody else like Martell, but me and Marlene.
It's Joy, Marlene, Martell.
That's it.
I mean, Joy. I like Martell, but I think that some of the stuff he does is just horrible.
I like him too. He's cute.
It's a lot of things he does horrible.
Yeah.
He's trying, but
I gotta show this picture. I did not do this picture. She was wrong as hell from that hair. I don't know if I got it. Oh God.
Oh, don't put that up there. You wrong.
Who made that perfect comparison, child?
That is so wrong. I don't know, but I knew exactly what picture you was putting up there for you. I was like, I didn't even want to see it. You so wrong.
Oh Lord. When I saw it, I was like,
that's so mean.
That is
probably her favorite wig.
Look at Carla. Carla appreciate it. Thank you, Carla. Okay, we got like 6 people on here, so y'all talk. We about to get off in a minute. So what y'all think about? We talked about the therapist. Did y'all notice his shirt was about failure and success?
Huh?
The therapist shirt. It was like
not you, baby.
What failure and success, escape from stress, or something like that. So yeah, so I was like, he knew who he was talking to. He said some people create a maze and forget how they got there. I was like, that is so true.
I mean, most of us do.
Right. That's what I
felt like.
Because
when I think about mazes, I always think about when you enter in your life at a certain age, you start making decisions, and that's your maze. And depending upon what decision you make, one decision you can make could alter the direction of that maze forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's scary at times to think about, at a certain age, because at this point we're on one of those decision roads. You know what I'm saying? We're on one of those turns that we took. Ooh. And I wonder, dang, my life could be a totally different way if I had turned right.
If I had X, Y, and Z, yes. Or if I kept straight.
Never walked in that door. No, sometimes I'm not talking about long term. I'm talking about simple decisions. If you had never got in that car or opened the door.
Yeah. If you never said hi to this one person.
If you never, if
you never said hi.
Very simple things that we do that change the trajectory of our life forever.
And Martell's forgetting fellatio. That was a big one.
His is, I mean, that's sexual. The sexual issues may be his weakness in life.
It is. Him and Jamal need to be friends. Didn't him and Jamal meet each other?
Yeah. We are not going to mention that pastor up here.
No, let Jamal and Chris from what's Love at First Sight. What is it called? Married at First Sight.
Girl, Chris came on a couple of weeks ago and said that he found out that the girl was never pregnant.
You told me that.
No.
He was never pregnant.
But wait a minute. This season is so good on Married at First Sight. They switching partners. That has never happened in this country. I watched it has happened a couple of times in Australia, because Australia
Who agreed to switch the partners?
The partners agreed.
I don't think they agreed. Yeah, because I'm telling you,
the coaches switched them or the people switched?
No, the people switched.
That's what I thought.
After filming.
Oh, hold on. She said, I'm still trying to figure out why he feels it's a job competition with Kimmy. Was that what the therapist? So the therapist was saying that he is juggling both, and he's putting his job is like his wife, and then he has a wife, and he's trying to have two wives. You can only have one. And so he needs to focus more on Kimmy.
Right. And in the symbolic wife, meaning his job, she's not going to nag at you. This job is not going to ask you to do X, Y, and Z. So a lot of times that gets precedent over what your real wife. And it's one of the things that he said that tripped me off. He said he thinks he's communicating with her. And all she talks about is his lack of communication. Like they're on two different pages.
He said the two wives is a constant conflict. I said, well, dang. And then I really I like Marcel. He has his moments when he said, I've lost so much and I am hurt. I was like, that is what we need you to do, is say, I am hurt. I'm lost so much.
But he said that several times. He
said,
y'all want him to be in every episode in the closet, flipping the light on and off.
No, I don't want him to say my children.
Drinking water out of a skillet. Look, drinking water out of a skillet. That's somebody on this social media.
Yeah, we talked about that, Carla. When he took her to that house, he'd already picked the land where the driveway would go. He already picked the developer. He'd already picked the builder. But he want her to do it. And I just feel like, and he was like that with Monster. He was like that. Pages. He always does that to her. And so the therapist
stuff on her.
Yeah. I wanted to push
She wanted to push it.
He's no different. I think you said that, Joy. He's no different than Marceau. You're right. Marceau is just more upfront and caveman. He's more, because he's the same way. Let's see what
And it's crazy. It's like, why men don't pick women out there? You know how many business women whose entire image or self-worth would be around building a guy like that?
Mm-hmm.
Dudes, there are women whose self-worth is surrounded around building up a man. And usually they are the business type. Why pick a woman that has no interest in your vision? I don't understand it. Both of those men have visions of what they want as women.
Well, you know, men don't always listen. So Kimmy could have said it in 20 different languages. That's not what I want, because they seem to disagree a lot. But the man will hear what the man wants to hear.
That's true.
Yeah.
And he does need to stay in counseling with that man. I think that man opened his eyes. I don't know his name.
Agree.
He opened his eyes so much. He was just like, wow. And even Martell was like, he's good at this. Like, they were both like.
But then he, look, I love you, Martell, but here you go. Here's another bit of criticism, since they don't think I criticize you.
Yeah, that's it.
Then why you go to the advice that he gave for Maurice about giving too much attention to your wife, or your sharing your wife versus your husband. And in this case, Martell was like, yeah, and Melody, that should be neglecting the children. It's like, come on, Martell. We was almost there.
Oh yeah, we got that video. You know what? We started TikTok, and that was the first video that we've done. And I think that video has made our TikTok so popular.
What?
Martell, when the brother, is his name Martell?
Everybody.
What's his name? Whatever his name. That one, I didn't like it, but it got our TikTok booming. Okay, we have so many comments on our TikTok. You've got to go read them.
Yeah, because
I'm amazed at how many people comment on our TikTok videos. And all it is like a reposting of like what's Bravo posted about, like Giselle, Candace, Giselle, and Martell, I think, get the most out of everybody. Yeah, so you thought it was good. I felt like he needed to say it, but he shouldn't have done it. You know what I mean? Because he's a professional man. Everybody knows Martell Holt is whatever he is. And so he didn't need to do it. Do you feel like he needed to do that, Carla? The brother? Because everything was disbanded, according to him. Martell is disbanded. What else do I have? I think that's all I had.
Now, and all I kept thinking is, if Martell had a woman like me in his ear, you know, would be the very first thing I would do. I would take that to court. I don't want my children at his house.
Oh, no, not against my brother. Family members argue and say stuff all the time.
Yeah, but somebody to go through let length on the board.
All he did was pull a binder moment. Those ain't.
So Martell can do and say anything he wants to.
I was trying to figure out exactly what he. No,
he said that
lifestyle. I was trying to figure out what Martell said in recent times.
Hey, Carla's telling you. I'm thinking Martell said something at that dang on reunion. I'm telling y'all.
Because it just came out of nowhere.
I'm telling y'all.
So let me just say this. Whatever Martell said, we don't know it yet.
Yeah.
Let me just say that. Yeah. Because I was trying to find out, what did Martell say? And if you listen to the groups, they're saying, girl, I think he must have said something. Nobody can pinpoint what was said. So it could be related to or something, or a residual from the finale, because I think that's gonna play out on the finale.
Oh, maybe
whatever Martell said, all I'm saying to you is, I don't think it's been aired to us or we know about it.
It seems like he went live after they did.
Yeah, he went live out of the blue. It might not even air out on the show.
Well, Carla said he didn't want the kids with him because of. I'm thinking it has to do something with that, because he tried to insinuate, in my opinion, that Martell has done some stuff.
Mm-hmm. See, that's where it's just going. That's crazy to me.
So are you saying when him and Mel sat down and he was saying that you have everybody babysitting my kids? Is that what you think? It was that conversation, Carla? You just can't have my kids around anybody? Because he did mention that, so she left the kids with me.
But it was
Martell needs to really be careful with his.
It wasn't like right. If he had done this right after that, then I guess we can pinpoint. What I'm saying is, when he released that a couple of weeks ago, we can't pinpoint what it was that ticked him off.
Yeah, it was something.
And
I'm thinking he did something.
And in the groups, nobody has said anything to pinpoint what he said. I just don't know what he said. Or if even, it might not even play out on the show.
I don't think that Carlos will show it.
I'm just saying.
Gay man, I don't think Carlos will show it. Do you? Because Carlos is gay, right? I don't think if he did this.
Oh, right.
I don't think that he'll show it. I just don't. But it's something he said.
I don't know if Carlos can. I think we kind of assume.
I'm sorry, Carlos. I'm taking it back. I thought it was.
Yeah, I don't know nothing.
I mean, nothing wrong with being gay.
I ain't never heard of him being with anybody.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with being gay. I have some great, So if you're not Carlos, I know you probably ain't offended. But
you're right. It is. It's 11,000 views on TikTok.
And our Mia one, it's one with Mia has like 12,000.
Yeah, I see. It doesn't.
Mm-hmm. It's like 12. It may be more than that now. Let's see. He and Mel had the cigar lounge at the opening of the bar. What did he say? Oh, when he called her a hoe.
That was last year, though. That was last year.
It all
Thank you.
kind of relevant.
Wasn't that last year?
That was last year.
Last season, yeah.
Yeah,
but maybe
he came out the blue like he was mad, like this was new mad. He
wasn't
old man.
Yeah. It was
he
something
was new
that
man.
he said.
Like whatever it was so disrespectful to him that he went out there probably and bought $100 whiteboard.
Because what's so crazy is he said that he did a video, accidentally erased it, and then did another video. Yeah. That's how mad he was. So whatever Martell said,
so
Martell Hope.
This was new mad.
Martell Hope called his wife neglectful and a hoe. So he can say some things. He done made him mad.
Yeah,
he's looking worse and worse.
I wish he wouldn't do that. God, I wish he wouldn't do that.
But I do want you to win, Martell, because I think it's best for the kids and everything too. Do I have anything else? I think
it's just
this is what I want to. Dang it! I meant to tell this. Why did we not see this on Potomac?
I'm glad we did. And they look an awful mess.
But what do you mean?
I think it would have been fun.
You mean why didn't they? Well, no, I don't know that we needed to see that.
And then I went to show
why they didn't.
One with the J. Well, I might show it later. Dang it. Well, one thing, Ron had the J roller like Sutton. Dubai. Are y'all gonna watch the Real Housewives of Dubai?
Yes, that was Amina down there at the bottom.
Right, everybody said her name's from Love and Hip Hop or something.
Yeah, I thought that. I said, is that Amina? I looked at it again.
Carla, thanks for being with us. Everybody else was just watching. Thanks for participating, Carla, and Velma and Justina. We had a few, and Denise had to leave. Anything else, ladies? I don't know when we're going back live. I don't know about Beverly Hills. They said that Andy said that he grilled Erica for the whole hour of the last episode.
I'm not excited.
Look, that was it was stupid.
Yeah,
and, right. Because all of the answers seem so rehearsed. I'm telling you, her lawyer got a list of the questions, and she had rehearsed those questions like she done got her first starring role in the movie.
Joy, what's today? What's 2 plus 2? What you do last night? How old is Tom?
I don't know. I was like, I don't know. I forgot we was playing again.
Did it snow in Pasadena? You know what? That should have been a Halloween costume. Snow in Pasadena. We could have done it. Or a car rolling over.
I wonder.
Good night, Justina.
Night, y'all.
I was going to say something.
Did we peace out? Peace out.
No, I totally. That was something about Erica, but I don't know what I was gonna say.
Yeah, so I was gonna tell the people we probably will come back live after Potomac Monday or Tuesday, like always. But I don't think we're gonna do Beverly Hills.
You don't think?
It depends on how good it is.
It was boring. It really was. I was shocked how bored it was.
I was so bored the third one. I think I almost fell asleep.
The third was really boring, but it goes to show that Erica is really basically innocent.
Maybe we burnt out on Erica.
I think she did a good job, even though it was rehearsed like Wendy's reads and stuff. It was good answers.
I really don't like the whole Wendy at the reunion thing, saying, "Well, that's in December. He posted that he did this and."
What he said was, "I'm single." He did not say, "I'm not with Giselle." He was just saying he wasn't married.
Well, Wendy, that's not what he said. That's not what he said to me.
Oh, I can't. I don't know.
That's what I said. Boy, I hate to say it, but let me just say this:
let's get
does a trial. Will place a trial on you when you mock funny people in public.
Yeah,
your trial will come back on you in public.
Oh, this is one thing I want to say. Somebody was like, "Ooh, that's Giselle karma," because she didn't let Wendy them use the bathroom. I said, "So is Giselle the only person gonna get karma, even though that didn't happen? Is Wendy not gonna get karma because she made them get in that room with no bathroom?" They was like, "I don't know, that was just payback." I'm like,
"That's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
Y'all don't. Karma works in a way that it will bite you." Right. I promise I ain't wishing no woman to experience that kind of. I don't even like Wendy, and I wouldn't want her to be humiliated about her husband. But she has to know that something big is coming out turnpike. Because she's
But Eddie, ain't nobody got a love like her and Eddie. Nobody.
Her up.
Y'all look at this video I just pulled up. I was deleting stuff for space. Hold on.
1 week. What is that? Who is that running?
You don't know what that is?
Oh, that's hard.
When OG threw Evelyn.
OG through Evelyn.
That tripped me out.
Let's peace out. I'm gonna ask y'all one little question.
That was like
peace
the
out,
best.
y'all. We gone.
Them 4 episodes.